Okay, so the big question is, can you hear me? Because I'm looking at the stream and I'm not seeing an image. I'm going to reload. Oh, I see an image now. I do see an image. But maybe there's a rather large delay. You hear me? Excellent. I have been heard. This. Okay. Now I better mute myself now. Okay. There you go. I don't actually stream very often from YouTube, so it's a little rusty, shall we say, rusty. And I've also realised that I have got my chat window somewhere where I can't see. I've set my streaming up and I've set all the Twitch chat windows, which is, you know, pretty stupid. Dear. Very, very, very disorganized, as you can see. I go into autopilot where I literally just I'm click. Oops. Yeah, where I'm literally just doing what I normally do. Okay, so I now have chat in a number of places so I can actually read what you guys are saying to me. Excellent. Go for logo one. If people are not hearing anything or seeing anything, reload the browser. I should type that, shouldn't I? Because some people are probably yes, 1080p. I'm not streaming 60 frames a second, so you shouldn't have any problems. You should not have any problems, he says. Okay. So Firefox is having issues. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Right, okay, so my apologies for being a few minutes late. I was actually rendering an Alien Isolation episode, and it takes quite a while. It takes, 2 or 3 times longer to render than it does to watch. And I timed it to end at about 20 to 8. That's when I thought it was going to end, but it, for some reason, just took a little longer. But I didn't want to cancel it. It's really annoying, actually. There's a feature I would like to see added to Sony Vegas, would be the ability to sort of cancel, well, not pause a render process, or close the program down, come later and carry on rendering, because that would be really, really, really useful. Is it time to start the Inquisition hype yet? No, because I'm not American. Therefore, I don't get to play the game. Yes, I might even make a video about that, because I'm slightly peeved about that, as you can probably imagine. It's not the end of the world, it's just such an unnecessary annoyance. So, huge delay. Now, there does seem to be a huge delay, actually. I was kind of surprised at how big a delay there was. Let's just, I'm actually going to see how long I'm going to see how long that takes to come through. Just flash my desktop at you. Playing it in Europe. Modelland, did you fake your IP? Another rant. Well, it's not as bad as Thief. It's not as bad as Thief. The rant about Thief was about the game itself, which was much worse in my opinion. So, yeah, desktop has not appeared yet. Oh my god. VPN allows you to play. It does, but there are of course some issues with VPN. Yeah, I mean it's quite a huge delay actually. It's just flashed up for me right now. Don't know how long that was, but long enough. So, It boils down to money grabbing. I know. I knew it would be. I knew it wouldn't be anything physical. It's just really annoying. It's really really annoying, and it does encourage people to VPN it. It does. The problem that you sometimes have there is it on Origin it's not that bad. I suppose. I do suppose it's not that bad. But very often now they check against where you're located in your account. For example, on Steam, it's a little harder to do. Mind you, to be honest with you, I don't remember the last game that was region locked on Steam, to be honest. So it tends to be an Origin things. So yeah. Right, anyway, so let's get on. We've got a few things to discuss. First of all, the state of the channel, the sort of, from a job point of view, the stability. You guys are the patrons, so you guys are obviously supporting me very directly. So keep you up to date on that. So far, everything seems healthy, stable. It's declined in the last 5 months a little, well, quite steadily. My views have gone down slightly. Even though my subscriptions have gone up, my views have gone down, not a huge amount, but they've gone down ever so slightly, and it's been pretty constant. So it's the thing is, it is seasonal, and I am expecting the holiday season spikes up. Your views kind of spike up, but you also earn more money because the adverts cost more. They pay YouTube more money for the adverts, so YouTube pass more money on to us. So there is a spike, but then in January there is a total crash. In fact, in January, a channel my size, it's literally feels like you've got a month or two off, because there is just nobody wants to buy adverts in January. It is literally the January sales on advertising, and it happens. It actually happens before January. It's literally just at Christmas. So it's going to have a drop there. But in general, the channel has the views have gone down ever so slightly, constantly. Now, my feeling on this, my gut feeling on this is mostly Skyrim. My channel was built upon a Skyrim base, and my Let's Play Skyrim has ended, but it started to occur before the Let's Play Skyrim had ended. So I actually honestly feel that, I mean, for example, my Skyrim Let's Plays were getting more views than my Skyrim mod sanctuaries. My Let's Play videos for Skyrim pretty much outstripped the Skyrim mod sanctuary. So it tells you it's not just the Let's Plays, it's Skyrim itself. The interest in Skyrim has waned over the last 3 years, and to be honest, I completely understand that. I do completely understand that, and because I have the same feeling. It's not that I think that I don't like Skyrim anymore, but you know, I've been playing Skyrim for 3 years now, and I've made how many videos about Skyrim? It's got to be 1,500 videos on Skyrim. So anyway, I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat. So, you know, it's inevitable. It is inevitable. I'm not saying Skyrim's dead. I think the Skyrim modding community is going to be going on, well, probably even after the next Elder Scroll games come out. It will carry on going, and I will continue to do Skyrim videos. Obviously, I'm on a rest right now. I'm doing the odd Skyrim mod that sort of, you know, gets my interest, but I'm on the low for Skyrim. I am going to do some more mini playthroughs of Quest mods, and of course I am waiting for mods such as what was it called? Beyond Skyrim, Skywind, Skyblivion, and there's a few other complete overhauls, which of course I am looking forward to. And obviously when those come out, Skyrim will gear up once more on my channel quite a lot. But, you know, on the whole, Skyrim is on the wane, as it were. And I think it's fairly obvious that my channel, and probably quite a lot of channels like it, are literally waiting for the next great game to be modded. And let's be brutally honest, we're waiting for Fallout 4. We're all waiting for Fallout 4, and that's just the way of it. And once Fallout 4 is out, we'll be waiting for the next Elder Scrolls game. Although I suspect the gap between those two should be smaller. But I'm pretty sure my channel is okay and stable to make it at least till Fallout 4 comes out. And you know what? If Fallout 4 it takes too long to come out, I'll just have to branch out and do some different things. So, honestly, I don't see any worries at the moment. It's just going to be one of those things where I'm plodding along until the next game, and then hopefully we'll get a boost, and then it'll fade a little, and I'll plod along till the next game after that. Just keep riding the waves. In the meantime, I think I'm okay. And in fact, I'm telling you now, the reason I'm okay is because of the support from you guys. It makes a huge difference. It makes a massive difference. And without you guys, I would be. Well, to be honest, without Patreon, I probably would be having to spend quite a lot of time on some other things, and I would definitely be on shaky ground. I would be on the point of not being able to do this, I think. So big thank you to you guys. Big thank you to you guys. The short version of everything I just said. The channel is going. It's fine. It's going reasonably strongly. My personal situation at home is okay. It's stable enough for me to be comfortable, to not have to worry about the children starving, and everything is still set for carrying on into the near and mid future. So I'm not anticipating having any problems in the next year, 2 years. So that's pretty much what I want to say about that. And nobody is listening, and everybody is talking about. What is it? I hate Ubisoft. What? Right. Does Black Friday make any difference to adverts? Yes. Once the American Thanksgiving starts, there is about a month and a half of spike on YouTube. You've got your Thanksgiving and Christmas, and once that starts, it ramps up massively. But then it does tank totally afterwards. So anyway, so there you go. There's the channel. That's the channel. That's the sort of financial situation. And of course, again, I want to reiterate the stability I'm feeling is completely down to you guys. So big thank you for that. What was next on my? Oh right, okay. So the future, what am I going to be doing in the future, and what am I doing recently? One of the things I want to touch upon is the games I'm doing Let's Plays on, and predominantly a feeling I have, and I know a few other people have had, that I once I finished Skyrim, went a little bit mental and started too many Let's Plays. And that was not actually deliberate. I was anticipating carrying on with Fallout New Vegas for a little while, and I actually thought that one would go on for about another 6 or 7 episodes, or maybe a few more, and I didn't think I'd start the Dead Money. But, Dead Money sort of appeared, and it was the perfect moment, so that's gone on a little longer. The Witcher was one I intended to do, and as was Wasteland 2. Wasteland 2 was going to take the slot that Fallout did for a little while. And then, of course, somebody bought me Alien Isolation, and I got a huge nostalgia spike. And wanted to play it, and so did, and played it quite a lot. And I'm quite a few episodes ahead of you guys. So that's probably too many Let's Plays. 4 Let's Plays, it's probably too much. So I want to get back down to being 2 Let's Plays with the optional 3 every now and again. So what I want is 2 Let's Plays on the go, but occasionally I'll do a Let's Play, and it'll be a focused one. It'll be one where I just play lots and lots, kind of like the Alien Isolation, but it should be occasional. My gut feeling is the Fallout New Vegas Let's Play, which when I get to the end of Dead Money, I'm going to take a small break, a chapter break. Part of the reason is so I can then focus on Wasteland 2, but the other part of the reason is I want to get my Fallout load order moved over to Mod Organizer. So I want to move it over to Mod Organizer, start playing around with that, and perhaps even do some videos on Mod Organizer for Fallout New Vegas. So there is going to be a break. But my gut feeling for the Fallout New Vegas is 2 episodes a week is a really nice number. I know some people want more, but I think 2 a week is really, it's a good number. And it's the sort of Let's Play that lends itself to that type of frequency, because it's very easy to pick up the story from where we left off last time and go with it. I find that the Let's Play Fallout New Vegas, each episode just works. It's so easy to get back into the story and without any problems. Some Let's Plays are not like that. For example, Alien Isolation. I mean, I've played more of that than anything else recently, and that's partly because that's the sort of game you play in over a 2 to 3 week period, and I think it works better with kind of bulk episodes. So other games I'm playing, like The Witcher, I think they could be somewhere in between. So 3 LP is completely fine. But the 3 Let's Play might be fine. I've done 3 Let's Plays most of the time when I've been here on YouTube, but it's always been something like Fallout New Vegas Let's Play, Skyrim Let's Play, and then something else. And that something else has been a little random. And I want to get back to that. So, and then of course there are the tutorials and mod showcases. Now, mod showcases have been really on the low for a couple of months. And the main reason for that is pretty much that I've hit that barrier in Skyrim. I've hit that barrier where I have done so much, so many videos for it. It's not that I don't like the game, but I find it really hard to sustain a lot of mod testing because I'm not playing the game anymore, and that's how I tested the mods. I really have to push myself to test, which is a little difficult. It's a little hard. And I've got some ideas on that, and I'm going to run them by you. And I am going to run them by you in a little while. So the mod showcases are there. There are some tutorials I am working on. I'm going to let you in on the secret now. I am working on a perma video, but I've yet to start that. And of course, I'm going to have to do a lot of testing on that. But that seems to be a really important mod. That's one of those ones that really does, I think, I think that's one of those ones it's worth making a video, not just covering what it can do, but how the hell to install it. That is one of the, I think to me, that is the sort of mod that my channel should really focus on more than any others. You know, showing you swords, showing you armor and stuff like that is, I think, less important than showing you mods like perma and showing you how the hell to get them work. Because I think that's what my channel is flavored around, and I think that's what I enjoy doing. Well, I know that's what I enjoy doing. So, and of course, a mod organizer version of that. So there'll be another mod organizer video. I still have another mod organizer video I semi-started, but then realized I needed to do another series of tutorials. I wanted to do bash patches in mod organizer, and then realized that really to do that, I need to do bash patches, period. I need a tutorial on that. And then, of course, really that sort of requires a look at bash. So I'm sort of gearing up for that as well. I'm testing out bash, trying, you know, and I'm going to start working on some tutorials for that. So as you can see, there's quite a few things going on. Let's have a look here. The multiplayer that was alive and through, nobody's listening to me. Really, just I'm watching the chat, nobody's talking to me. I might as well be here mumbling. I'm just... Guns in Napoleonic Wars can barely hit anything anyway. Am I needed for this conversation? I can leave if you guys want to just hang out together. Oh my god. Rybash isn't hard. No, I don't think Rybash is necessarily hard. But if I'm going to do a mod organizer video on making a bash patch, I should probably make a video for the bash patch first, if that makes sense. Have you thought about getting back to mod making? Probably not making mods, but perhaps improving the ones I've got going. That is something that I would like to do. I'd like to get my mods polished and finished off for Skyrim and possibly Fallout New Vegas. And get some of them onto the Steam Workshop as well. As a sort of like the Steam Workshop is the last step. There you go, it's done. And dear, oh dear. Have I thought about Mountain Blade? Yeah, I mean it's one of the very many games that I would like to. Okay, so okay, is that Philosophat complaining that I ignore her all the time? No, I don't. I always answer your messages. Always. So, bash patches for Skyrim are very simple. Yeah. I'm sure they are, but it's one of those things that I've been asked about quite a lot. And I think videos like that are slightly more important than showing you the latest player house mod, to be honest. And here's the other thing. There are now hundreds of channels, literally hundreds of channels that will showcase mods for you. And, you know, I'm just going to be repeating what a lot of it. I mean, there are people out there who literally, they sit on the new file section every day and they wait for the latest new file, instantly load it and make a video about it. And if you want to know about the latest videos, those channels are much better at that than I am. Because you know me anyway, I'm going to go off, play it, test it, and so on. So, right. What else? We need a patrons chat room. Right, well, okay, I'll tell you what. We'll talk about Let's Plays in a minute, Chaos. Let's talk about other things. Let's talk about things like the chat room. Now, that brings me on to the website. Now, you guys remember I started a website not so long ago, and and of course, it's up and running, and it's got a lot of my videos, but it doesn't have any of the functionality I want for the website. But I have actually been working away at it in the background, not on the look and feel, but on getting some data in. Let me just check. I need to double check that I haven't got no security issues here. I think this is fine. Yeah. You see, I've got all of the videos added. But we also now have something called mods. And as you can probably imagine, you know what those are. I've added mods into the website. And I've actually connected a lot of, well, all of the videos that are linked to these mods. So far, I've linked things like the Skyrim Mod Sanctuary videos. I think it's just going to be a little easier for me to... So, for example, if I go along to the Skyrim Mod Sanctuary 29 video, it now has links to the 3 mods that it was highlighting. So that's now, that data structure is now in the database. It's in the system. And I've done all of the videos from the beginners Skyrim tutorials, Skylight series, Skyrim Mod Sanctuary. The only series I have not finished yet is the Skyrim Mod Organizer. I haven't done the Fallout New Vegas ones yet, but that's next on my list. But I now have enough data collected and connected that I'm ready to try and get the website working properly. As you can see, there's nothing to it at the moment. The only part of the website that works currently is the forums. And the forums are working great, and PCAT's done a great job there, as have Zelfos and a few other people, Damon Gant and so on. And, you know, there's a lot going on there, and it might well be worth us having a section there for the patrons. Although we do have this Patron page to play around on. But as a chat room, it might be nice to have a chat room, and we can have like private ones for patrons and that type of thing. So, you know, I may add things like that. So let's have a look. Now, let's have a look. I'm watching the goat simulator. Gopher simulator. Okay. So, what I'm going to be doing very, very soon is making a video essentially asking for, well, somebody to help me with the website. I've got a system admin who has set up the servers, WordPress, and so on. I've kind of learned what WordPress is, but we've got a theme here, a very basic theme, and we don't have much functionality. The guy that's doing the server admin and that type of thing, he is going to add search functionality, so you can type in the name of a mod, and that mod will appear with the details of the mod and a list of the videos I have made covering that mod. So you'll be able to check to see if I've ever covered a mod. And hopefully this will make it a lot easier to find the right videos. But at the moment, there is no functionality to look at a mod. There's no theme. So I'm going to be looking for WordPress experts to hire for a short period of time. So I'm probably going to make another video like I did last time. And obviously it'd be very cool if I could find somebody who actually watches my videos, because it'll probably be easier to explain to them what I need. But I want to find someone who can actually spend quite a bit of time on it. So someone who can actually spend, 20 hours a week for a few weeks or something and give me a quote on how long it would take to get a theme that would look good, show all the different storyboards. So for example, I kind of want a link across the top here that goes to Let's Plays, and you could click the Richard's Let's Play, and there'll be a kind of quick description of the Richard's Let's Play, and then all the chapters somewhere below, all the chapters, and you click on the chapter and you get all the videos, and you can watch the videos like, you can click on them and go to the video. Stuff like that. I want a nice way of viewing everything, a way that's kind of simple, but, fits the theme of my channel. So I'm going to be looking for people for somebody who knows WordPress and has reasonable design skills. So Cupcake thinks the website needs more pink. Not happening. The current plain theme is fine. The current plain theme doesn't do anything. And it's not, I don't necessarily want it to be unplain, but there's nothing here. You can't look at a playlist and see. I mean, even if we do, even if I go to beginner's guide, here's what I look. That's the storyboard. What I want is to be able to see all the videos. So I mean, I'm gonna need a theme for this. It's I've got all the data in. You can go along and you can look at the video, and it even gives you other ones that you might like. Not sure what the bonus is, but there's absolutely nothing on the website. There's nothing on the website that has functionality that doesn't exist on the YouTube channel at the moment. So what I'm going to be wanting is the ability to add my storyboards to these menus and have them look nice. So that's what I'm looking for, somebody to work on the theme. From the style point of view, I'm less worried about whether it's fancy and swish. Obviously, I mean, when you look at the forums, we've got a banner here. I would kind of like the banners to match, that type of thing. That I think would be useful. But it's not about the design. It's not about swish graphics. For me, it's about having some kind of functionality that's beyond the website. Essentially, I want people to be able to quickly see which Let's Plays I've got, go along to them, get a quick description, probably from me, about the Let's Play, and then watch the videos if they want. And more importantly, I want a mod section. You click on the mod and it will show the mod, it'll show a thumbnail, it'll show a little bit of information, and then underneath it, list all the videos that I've made with it, probably with the thumbnail for that video, and you can click to it from there. So it's things like that that I need. Have you considered attempting to mod Alien Isolation? No. I'm talking about the website now. So anyway, so what I will do is I will make a video about it, and once again ask people to send me emails on website at gophersvids.com, and I will say exactly what I'm looking for, exactly what I want from the video. I'm just giving you guys a heads up, and it's going to just be essential that I have someone I can kind of bother. I can poke. I want to be able to poke whoever's doing it on a regular basis and work with them relatively quickly over the next month or so and get the website looking exactly as I want it, with all the information where I want it. But it has to be someone who can WordPress. It's not that hard. I figured it out. Can WordPress and knows how to do things well, the WordPress way, because they've got to be able to work with my system admin, who's pretty strict on WordPress standards. Doesn't like sloppy coding. So I bought a theme, a gamer-based theme, to try it out because it looked like it had a lot of things that would work for me, and he was horrified by the code. So you know. So there you go. Function over Flash. Absolutely. I don't want flashy. I do not want flashy. If you guys remember my last website, it had very little flash. It was all function. What I want from this website is just more function. So, and of course, I want to get this up and going. We've had the website up for a while now. I now want it to actually do something. I really want the website to be something where people will use it. People will go along and say, "Oh, right, okay, I'm this mod. I'm gonna go and find out. Did Gopher do anything about it?" They'll type it in, or I'm thinking of such and such a game. As Gopher touched that game, I want to look at it and go and find it, which is really hard to do on YouTube at the moment. It's really hard to do on YouTube. You can go through my playlists, but they're a bit horrible. There's no real feeling to it. So, and of course, I want to expand the social element, the forums, chat rooms, that type of thing. So that we are working on this. Somebody's just appeared on my Twitch channel. Go for this. Okay, never mind. There's that. That is out of the way, I think. I think we got that out of the way. Any questions? If you liked the theme but didn't like the code, tell him to rewrite the code. No, he didn't like the theme all the way down to the data objects. They were very, very complicated. It was a little overkill. What we've got now is pretty focused. We've got very few things that are custom fields. Most of the things are standard WordPress things. The only things we've added are games and mods. So, and I think those things are always going to be on my site, so we added those. So that's it. Whoever's getting the sign up now on the forums. I do not use what you're looking at here is my gaming rig. This is the gaming rig. It's also the rig where I show you what when I do tutorials, I do it from here. That is not where I do all my communications from. You'll notice no Skype or anything like that. All my communications and stuff like that are on a completely separate machine. So there you go. Could you mention the fact that the forum exists a bit more in the stream or something? Yeah, now, really, my original plan with things like the forums was to get the website up and running and then do a whole, hey guys, we've got a website video, and then promote the whole thing and blah, blah, blah. But these things take so damn long that it kind of never happened. So, and that's completely all my fault. Just wanted to say, if you inverted two goals, new software and skill sets first on Patreon, I probably would pledge more. Yeah, to be honest with you, the pledge goals are totally just they're pretty malleable. I'm already working on a website before I said I was going to, just because I want the functionality from it. So, how many people do we have watching at the moment? Is it 55? We got 55 people watching. So, I join forum. Yeah, no, I mean, the thing is I'm not as active on the forum as I should be. I am not that active. But the thing is whenever I get moments and I'm not making videos, I'm typing data into the website or I'm doing some other administrative work. But I really do want to start getting more active on the website. But I sort of want to get the whole thing integrated to a kind of central hub. But that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. And of course, I'm not going to give the full blown. Everyone should go along to the forums until PCAT's completely happy with it. So, no, the YouTube account could be right. I mean, this is a patron only stream. It's not public. No, none of the other YouTubers can see it. Well, unless they've got the link, and you guys shouldn't have given them. So. Ah, yes, procrastination, the most powerful force in the world. Anyway, so, right, there you go. That's the website, the channel. What else was I going to be doing? Choices of games. People keep suggesting I need an assistant. I do. It's actually completely true. Could do it. Definitely could, actually. Yeah, we're a long ways off hiring people. Let's put it that way. Right. Yeah. Okay. People keep suggesting games, and there are a billion games I want to play, and I've already said I want to do Mass Effect, and I want to do it sometime soon. I want to do Witcher. Obviously, I want to do Witcher 2. I'm enjoying Witcher. I'm actually really, really enjoying Witcher, in spite of the fact that it is a very awkward interface, and the voice acting and dialogue is really kind of, I don't know, it's not done well in that game. They've really not done it well at all. And yet, for all of that, I like the story, I like the atmosphere, and I just feel it's got real potential as a game. Especially as I'm betting that Witcher 2 was a lot more polished and probably worked a lot better, and Witcher 3 is probably going to be staggeringly good. And I sort of really like the idea of playing through them all at once. So, Witcher, I'm glad I started. I'm enjoying it for all of its little peculiarities. More Stalker. Yes, I do intend to play Stalker as well. I just didn't want to start Stalker while I had too many other post-apocalyptic games, and I did have Wasteland 2 on my list of things to play for such a long time. I've had it. I've owned the game since before it went live. Obviously, I mean, I had the early access, but I didn't want to play it live. So Stalker's probably a way off. I need to finish Wasteland 2 first. So, Divinity Original Sin, somebody bought me, and I would like to play that. But of course, I've got Dragon Age Inquisition coming out eventually. I'd like to play that too. I'm not sure how I'm going to do Dragon Age Inquisition, actually. I was thinking of not let's playing it initially and just playing by myself and focusing on the modding side of it to see if it could be modded. But honestly, it looks like there's not going to be any modding, or at least very limited. Maybe less than they used for Dragon Age 2, which is a bit disappointing. So I don't know. I might start a Let's Play of that. I sort of feel like I shouldn't have Dragon Age Inquisition Let's Play going on while I got Witcher going on. I think I should go for one post-apocalyptic game, one fantasy game, and then one other. I'm Castellan said, I wish Gerald wasn't such a jerk. He is a bit, really, isn't he? Oh, you want a whole Dragon Age series run through? You want a Dragon Age... Or the problem is I don't honestly think I'm going to have time to do a Dragon Age Inquisition and then buy Dragon Age Origins and then buy Dragon Age 2 and then play Dragon Age Inquisition. I just don't think I'm going to get time. you know, for sort of game wise, I'm kind of swamped. I mean, there's the Mountain Blade, which you'll catch the hype of its release though. Crash Adam, that is true. The question is do I want to do that? Do I want to try to get early views on my Let's Plays? Let's face it, my Let's Plays are not normal. I have yet to see many Let's Plays. I don't watch many Let's Plays, obviously I don't really have time, but I get the feeling that people want to see the big YouTubers do their Let's Plays, and they have a very different approach to Let's Playing as I do. And I'm not totally sure people who come to my Let's Plays come because they want to see the game early, so much as they want to see me epically fail at the game, or perhaps me playing the game in a way they would never play. So the question, of course, is if you get that initial hype group, all the people who just want to see, you know, Dragon Age Inquisition playing, is my comment section going to be 3,000 comments of, oh my God, will you please hurry up? Because I get the feeling that might be it, you know. So, you know, but I mean, that's the thing. I'm less, I don't really want to focus very much on trying to play the right game to get views. I want to play the right game for me and the right game for the viewers I already have. I don't want to sound corny. I don't want to sound all mushy, but it's more important for me that my existing viewers like my content than getting new viewers to view my content. And that might sound mushy and it might sound all kind of, you know, lovey-dovey and all that, but I don't think it is even. I think it's actually sensible. I think it is sensible. I think you guys, the guys that come to see my Let's Play videos and my tutorials, and you do it for a reason. And you come and you watch a lot of my videos. I could try and attract new people and try and get the numbers up, but am I going to build a community? See, I'm not totally sure that's true. I think, more rants, I think I should focus more on the existing community, the community that is built up, which obviously is you guys. You guys are at the core of it. I mean, it's not just you guys alone. Of course, there are plenty of subscribers who are not patrons, and they are heavily part of the core, people who follow me on the live stream. But there's this core group of people who probably, I mean, I know I've got 240,000 subscribers now, but my guess is there's probably about 20,000 who are the core. They watch a lot of my videos, and I'd rather aim things at them. Go with the devil, you know, that type of thing. So yeah, I mean, I'm not against playing new games. I'm not against playing new games, but you know, but not to get the view count. I think when Fallout 4 comes out, it's inevitable that I'll be playing that to death instantly, and I probably will get a lot of fresh viewers and probably a lot of fresh hate. Let's be brutally honest. I'm probably I think I'm big enough now that I will get a lot of fresh hate when new people find my channel when that game comes out. But there you go. Let's have a look. So right, what am I saying about games? There are a lot of games I would like to play. BioShock, what else? Mountain Blade, someone mentioned, and other games that people have bought for me. I'm going to play as many as I can, but the thing is in the last few months, I have played quite a few games, and I got a bit carried away. I think 4 is too many. And what I don't want to be doing is looking at games and, okay, I've got to get through the game. I've got to get through the game so I can get the next game started. I don't rush games. I don't want to rush games. And I don't honestly think people who view my videos want to see me rush games, even though sometimes, occasionally, people do complain how slowly I go. So a straw poll of what to play. I'm okay to straw poll within reason, right? But there comes a point where there'll be a game and I just want to play it. Like Alien Isolation. Alien Isolation, somebody bought me the game Alien Isolation, and I just really, really wanted to play it. And I thought to myself, no, don't play it. Finish the Let's Plays you've got going now. And then I instantly rejected that idea because I knew I'd be rushing the existing games so I could play Alien Isolation. There's always going to be a game I want to play, and I should always play that game. Within reason, obviously, I do need to take into account that this is my job now, and it is a delicate balance to make, but I need the passion about it. And I mean, I'm loving Alien Isolation. I'm absolutely loving Alien Isolation. And I'm glad I played it. And I think the Let's Play is actually working. I think my horror Let's Plays, much to my surprise, seem to go down very, very well. My horror Let's Plays seem to get well received. Then they don't get a lot of views. They're never going to be viewed the way Skyrim was viewed, but they do get received well in general. And I like that. Obviously, I like it when people enjoy my videos, and so I'm glad I did it. Anyone who came to see you rush through games would be very disappointed. This is true. Is Wasteland on hold? On hold is the wrong word, but I've only been doing like one a week because people were saying you stretched a bit thin. I think what I'm going to do is carry on with Wasteland 2 once Dead Money comes to a close. But let's face it, Dead Money's pretty close to the end now. I mean, Dead Money, that will be the end of Chapter 3. And then I'm going to take a break on Fallout New Vegas, and I'm hopefully going to transfer it over to Mod Organizer, and I'm actually going to have to get a new hard drive. That's one of the things I realized, because I've got all my mods. For Mod Organizer, you have all your mods in the same folder as the game, and that's really going to push it. But anyway, so I'm going to get Fallout New Vegas over to Mod Organizer, and then that will take quite a few weeks, I think. I think that will take quite a few weeks. So there'll be that break, that month and a half break in Fallout New Vegas, and I think that's okay because we've had quite a long run of Fallout New Vegas, and I will continue on with Wasteland 2 during that period. So that's probably what's going to do. Evil Within. Penumbra. I own Penumbra. The Gopher merchandise option, that is one of the things I have spoken about and do intend to look into. But obviously, to be honest, this is not something I'm going to have time to sort of order the t-shirts myself and send them out by hand here. But I'm assuming nowadays you can actually find online services that do this for you, and you choose patterns and logos and place them, and then embed it in your website. I'm assuming that's how it's done now. I might be being a complete noob on that. In fact, I probably am. But it's one of those things that I definitely wanted to get. But again, it literally is hours in the day. But yes, it's on my list of things. Maybe an update your Fallout New Vegas tutorial for Mod Organizer. Well, no, that's part of that is part of my plan. Is when I transfer my Fallout New Vegas over to Mod Organizer, of course, I will be learning the ropes, and then I was hoping to do a whole new series devoted to Mod Organizer on Fallout New Vegas. Now, I think it'll be shorter than the Skyrim one, because I think what I will actually do is reference the Skyrim videos. So, for example, installing Mod Organizer for Fallout New Vegas, I think what I will do is say, if you want to see full details of how to do this and how to get them working, see the Skyrim video, but here's the quick way, and then just do it very quickly for Fallout New Vegas. I think that's a better idea, because the installation process for Skyrim and Fallout New Vegas is identical. And then I'll do things like that. Profiles, for example. I don't think I need an entire video on profiles for Fallout New Vegas mod organizer because I've already done it on Skyrim and the concept is identical. And plenty of other things like that. So what I will do is probably have one video where I just cover a lot of things very quickly and reference the Skyrim videos so people could go off and watch those. And then try to find the things that are different for Fallout New Vegas. UI mods, for example, and show people how to install those once I've figured out how to do that, because I have no idea at the moment. And then, and this is just a possibility, once I've got Mod Organizer installed, one of the things I quite fancied doing was starting a Tale of Two Wastelands profile. Because with Mod Organizer I can do that. I could actually have a completely separate profile, Tale of Two Wastelands, and get that as well as my Fallout New Vegas profile, and then make a video tutorial on how to do that. And of course the next question is going to be, oh my god, please do a let's play of it. And by that I guess you mean do Fallout 3 on the Fallout New Vegas engine. One of the things I would love to do one day is somehow reconstruct the will save on the Tale of Two Wastelands. But that's a mammoth task. That's a mammoth task. I would love to do it. I'm wondering if there's a tool to do it. I'm wondering if there's a way to do it. I think probably the easiest thing is to just keep pushing the quests with commands. Obviously, the safest thing to do is to actually replay it, to replay the will playthrough from scratch off camera and then continue. But as you can imagine, that was 2 chapters of, it's about 80 videos. That's a lot of stuff to replay, and that's going to be, I don't think that's an option. Of course, the other option is to just start a whole new Fallout 3 Let's Play. But, then I'll be doing many of the same quests again. I suppose I could do a completely different character, but I really would love to resurrect the Will playthrough. Because it was so different, so very, very different to Jack. But we'll see. We will see. But that's a long way off. That is a long way off. My guess is, well, my hope is Fallout 4 is going to come out way before I've even finished the Jack Let's Play. So, and I think I'll finish Jack's play before I do Tale of Two Wastelands, but you never know. So what else was there on games? For live stream, I am going to try quite a few new games soon. I know I've been playing Payday 2 a lot on live streams, but that's because I'm enjoying it. I'm going to try, very soon, I'm going to try Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor and probably The Deep as well. So for the live streams, I'm going to try some other games. And apparently, Goat Simulator MMO is now a thing. I'm going to have to try that. Goat Simulator was the most insane thing I have ever played. But they've made a Goat Simulator MMO, and I have to see it. I saw the trailer, and I could not stop laughing. I just could not stop laughing. So, Mountain Blade for live stream. Is Mountain Blade a live stream or a Let's Play material? I'm thinking Shadow of Mordor is definitely live stream. This is a Goat Simulator. Oh my god, really, guys? Have you not? Oh, let me just. I gotta get the link for this. Where is it? Peacat, you had the link. You had the link, right? What? I can't remember what the link was. Can you link it? Oh, I can't find it. I can't find it. Maybe PCAT can link it in the thing. You got it. You got to see it. You have got to see it. It's hilariously funny. It probably won't go in the chat, will it? It will probably get marked as spam. I have it set up so that links get held for review, so probably it's not going to go through. There's a mod that lets you play Goat in Skyrim. Well, anyway, so yes, they've actually made Goat Simulator MMO. Jesus, I mean, you gotta give them the dues. It's so insane, it's almost genius. Is that it? Is that it? There we go. Let's have a look at that one. Oh yeah. Probably going to get...
6 months have passed since the latest Goat Simulator patch.
I'm probably going to get flagged or something.
Free expansion. Now, the time has come for the lazy developers to turn on their computers once again.
Turn the volume up a bit. I gotta admit. Oh my god. Is it co-op? Is it not an MMO? Oh, damn it. I'm still going to play it. I'm still going to play it. These guys are geniuses. The geniuses. The end. Oh my god. Really? Oh. Dear, oh dear. Geniuses. So, I regret everything ever, says PCAT. With Mountain Blade multiplayer, you'll be able to have all the minions playing as well, which would be fun. Okay, I'll look into it. You think Mountain Blade multiplayer is a good stream option? All right, I'm okay for that. I'm okay for that. Oh, I'm looking at the chat now. Everything's on a real delay, and I'm looking at the chat. You got to admit, you have got to admit, those guys have got a sense of humour. It's pretty damn incredible. So anyway, so there you go. Yes, I'm willing to play a whole heap of games out there, and I can't even promise which ones those will be. It's so bad, it is good. Yes, that is one way of describing it. I just love the goat butt stomping people. It's just... All right, I will give some thoughts to Mountain Blade. We can stream that. We can definitely stream that. Now, okay, that brings me on to the last two subjects actually. I suppose the first thing, mod testing Skyrim. Right, there is a reason I stopped doing that, and it was because I got several quite strong complaints that people were being, some people felt I was really belittling certain mods, and people were getting really annoyed that I was not, reading every single such thing on the website. And honestly, it was a matter of, if I'm going to do a 2-hour mod testing, and I have to spend the entire hour and a half reading the manual, that is not going to be a good stream. So I decided I can't do that. I wouldn't do it anyway because that's not how I test mods. I don't test mods that way. I don't believe in testing mods that way. And I think people who think that's how you should test mods are not testers. They've never run a testing department. They have never tested software, at least not professionally, and definitely not well. However, it got enough drama and enough controversy that I decided it was just not something I wanted to do. Not because I agreed with the people who said, "Oh, you shouldn't test like that," but because I really do not want to put a bad light on anyone's mods, even mods that I don't like. So if I try someone's mod, you will notice all of the showcases I've done. If I don't like a mod, I don't cover it. Because I don't want to say negative things about people's creations, especially free creations. So I decided, you know what, I didn't want people to take it the wrong way, especially since sometimes people were taking insult even when I actually liked a mod. People do actually become a bit fanboyish on certain mods in games, and you can. I remember when giving the review for Metro 2033 and Metro Last Light, games I loved. Games I did Let's Plays. Those of you who've not seen the Let's Plays, I've done Let's Plays of Metro 2033 and Last Light, and they are brilliant games. And my review of them was, these are just some of the best games I've ever played. I did list a couple of minor issues, things I thought were badly done, and my God, did some of the fanboys go bonkers. If you dare say anything slightly negative, you're in trouble. You know, if you play a game and say, I wish it had better mouse and keyboard support, someone's going to come along and go bonkers. How dare you want better mouse and keyboard support? So I just decided, you know what? It's like way too much drama. How do you get mod suggestions to me? Right, that was part of the website discussion. I still haven't decided how I'm going to do the mod suggestions things, but seeing as anyway. But the thing is I'm not going to be testing mod suggestions like I did last time. So I am not going to be doing the list of 100 mods and taking the top ones and testing them one after another. I don't mind people suggesting mods, and I would like to have some way of doing it. But what I might do, what I'm thinking of doing, partly to make the mod review process more fun for me, is to start streaming the proper testing. This is once I've looked at a mod and said, right, okay, I like the look of this, I'm going to make a video on this. For example, perma. I've decided I'm going to look into perma. I've briefly looked over it and seen what I need to see, and I found one of the Richard saves. I've removed Skyre from it. I've regained a lot of perks. I've cleaned it up a little bit, and I've got it ready to test out perma. And I'm thinking I will do that streaming, partly to make it more fun for me. I think sometimes it just helps me to do it live stream, have people commenting, maybe even suggesting things. It's just more fun for me. But to do this not in an evening, but to do it during my work hours. Now, the bad thing there is that most people, well, that's going to be great for people in Australia and probably the east of here, perhaps Eastern Europe or Asia. Probably not very good for everyone else. So I may even do some evening ones. I may even do, if I'm having difficulty sleeping, just say, you know what, I'm going to go do mod testing. I don't have to be entertaining. I don't have to be, chipper and chirpy. I'm just going to test some mods. And then I will start streaming and testing it, and you guys can come along and, oh, no, don't do that. Try this. Ooh, you should try that. If certain mods, like perma, might be the sort of things where people would love to join in and say, no, really, what you should do now is try this spell, but with those perks. But it's going to be a lot slower. So I may well be starting a stream and testing perma for 4 or 5 hours. And that will include everything. Installation, I will be reading the README. I will be doing everything. It will be slow and laborious. It will not be there for entertainment. You could make your working hours be the evenings instead of during the daytime. It's not that easy when you got kids. You pretty much are at the timetable then. But I might try and make some of the working hours in the evenings, but it's not easy. So I haven't decided when I will do it, but if I'm going to do it, it's going to be soon. It might be during the day, and it may well be live. And if there's anyone around, they can come in and chat and stay for 10, 15 minutes and just watch me doing it. There'll be long streams, essentially. So evenings sometimes would be nice. And I get it. It might be evenings. There are options there. However, the important thing for me is that there is some element of interactivity with you guys. So now, the second part of that is I was thinking of doing that on YouTube, not on Twitch. And there is a reason for that. Well, there are a few reasons for it, actually. The first reason is YouTube has one very cool feature. I can stop a stream. In fact, I'm going to do that now. I'm going to do that now. I'm going to stop the stream. Oh, God. Now XSplit's playing up. I've got to get the new version of XSplit, or I've just got to switch to OBS. I might be switching to OBS because recently, every time I switch from scene to scene on XSplit, it goes... I don't know, it takes like an hour and a half. Oh, mind you, that might be because I've got all my images on the network drive. Anyway, there you go. So, and then I'm going to stop the stream. And now I've started the stream again. And as you can see, no, I've paused it on here. As you can see, we're back. And here's the key thing. I can do that, and you don't have to have like a new event. And when the final video is made, on YouTube, that gap will be gone. And so the brilliant thing there is I can stream for 4 hours, take 15-minute break, 20-minute break, come back, carry on, and it'll all be one session on the video. The advantage to that, I'm watching the chat as well. The advantage to that is I don't have to do anything after the fact. I don't have to go through it, cut out all the breaks. I don't have to then upload it from Twitch to YouTube because people are going to want to watch that. There are going to be some people who are going to wade through a 5-hour recorded stream of mod testing because they're interested in it. And believe it or not, it takes a lot more time than I thought it would to get all of the stuff from Twitch, cut it up into chunks that YouTube will accept, remove the breaks, the 5 and 10 minute breaks, and present them for you guys. Whereas if I do it on YouTube, there's no need for cutting. I don't need to cut the breaks out. The breaks are gone. And I don't need to upload it. Even if it's a 5-hour stream, it's on YouTube. It's a 5-hour stream. And it's there. And you can watch it at your leisure. And it's totally and utterly done. There's no... no work for me on that. And I think that'd be nice. The other thing, of course, is because my channel is very much about modding, that kind of a stream fits the channel. Fits the channel way more than Payday 2 does, for example, or The Deep. So even though my other channel is called Gopher Live, it would be more correct to say that this channel is Gopher Serious and that one's Gopher Goofing Off. Perhaps I should rename it. So, there you go. So, I was actually asked, what did you miss? You missed me stopping and starting the stream. Yeah, so I just stopped the stream and for 15 minutes I'm not streaming. I started again and you guys will see it on your screen just the way you saw it there. And then when the final video's done, that gap will not exist. You'll very quickly see back soon and then 2 seconds later it'll switch, which I think is really good. So I'm thinking of doing that on YouTube because of the convenience. Now, of course, this does mean that the German audience can't join us, which is unfortunate. The second disadvantage is currently there's no moderation on YouTube. I can't assign moderators. I can't assign moderators on YouTube. But YouTube are adding it. They're adding the option to assign moderators for your live streaming, which of course is pretty essential. Although I think Skyrim mod testing doesn't attract the usual kind of idiots. So there you go. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. Skyrim mod testing, probably with perma to start with, see how it goes, and it will just be me testing the mods and over a long period of time. And as someone said, oh, it'll take a day to test perma. I could imagine it taking a lot longer than a day. To test it properly, I would need to play for several weeks, but I think it'd take at least a day to test even a bare minimum of things. But we can see. Ventic has a point. I bet you're going to forget to continue the stream after a break again, like you forgot switching streams. I think that's less likely. I actually think that's less likely, to be honest. But of course, anything's possible. Anything, of course, is possible. So, but it's... The comments getting weirder. If that was possible. So that was pretty much the last subject. Of course, the related subject to that is streaming on YouTube, and it is something I would prefer to do on things like this rather than on Twitch, because of the things I've just told you, because it is a lot more convenient, and I still haven't edited and uploaded the XCOM from last week. Because it takes time. So, there you go. Anyway, I think that is it. Gone a little longer than I planned. So, quick recap. Channel's doing okay. It's gone down a little, which is not a big surprise. But we're stable. We're looking okay. We're looking not to worry for the near to mid future. I am going to be working on the website. I am going to be trying to get someone in and paying them to help come up with a theme for me, and I need someone to work closely. So expect a video about that fairly soon. Although if you guys have any ideas, or if you indeed are the sort of person I'm looking for, website at gophersvids.com is where you send emails. Please do not abuse that email and send me stuff, mod suggestions or whatever. I'm going to block people who do that. That is purely and simply for website information and requests. So Modern has an appointment with Death Wish. You still going for the Death Wish masks? Right. And from the point of view of games, I am going to be trying to do slightly less Let's Plays than I've been doing recently at one time. But I've still got a list of games as long as my arm to play. So the delay's pretty huge. The delay is pretty huge, actually, OJ. It is possibly bigger than Twitch. So that, of course, is an issue. Although probably not that big an issue, to be honest. 2 more missions for Death Wish Mask on Payday 2. Really? Which missions? Oh, I'm looking for an answer. That's going to take half an hour. So, and that was about it. That is about it. And of course, a big thank you. Is there any way that you can help directly other than Patreon? Well, if you're a web developer who knows, wait a minute. Yeah, I remember. No, I remember you sent me a message. Yeah. Then if you're a web developer or a web designer who knows how to use themes in WordPress, there's definitely ways you can help me directly. But there may actually be other ways. I know you sent me a message, actually, GC Brim, and perhaps actually it might be nice to actually have somebody. It might actually be nice to have content management, somebody who can manage the content for me. So, because for example, at the moment I've added about 400 mods, but I've not added any descriptions for the mods. I've just added a thumbnail, the mod itself, and a link to Nexus. If it was a Nexus mod, and a link to wherever it was, if it wasn't a Nexus mod. I've added all my videos, but there's nothing in it. It's bare bones content at the moment to get the functionality up and running. So yeah, I mean, I might actually I might actually be looking for people to help out with that. But there you go. You could do Left 4 Dead with minions. Oh, here's the thing, though, guys. Here's the thing. I've got a group of guys I play Left 4 Dead 2 with, and we've not played for months actually. Left 4 Dead 2's sort of dying at the moment. It's very hard, unless you're a competitive player, which I'm not, neither of those guys. It's very hard to get a challenging game. People are either total pub stompers and looking for an easy kill, or they are pubbies and it's just too easy. We find it very difficult to find games. If I was playing Left 4 Dead 2 more, it would be with those guys, because I do miss them. I miss playing with them. It was a lot of fun. So Left 4 Dead, and probably Left 4 Dead 3, is not a game I'm going to be playing with you guys, because, as I said, I do actually have some friends who we haven't played for a while, and I do miss them. So when Left 4 Dead 3 comes out, we'll be playing that a lot. I have run the idea of streaming past them, and they seem to be okay with it, so they don't mind if we stream it. So I may stream that when Left 4 Dead 3 comes out. So we're four friends. Usually only three of us play at one time, which is why it's very hard to get a game. We just enjoy casually playing with each other. So what about Evolve? I haven't tried that, no. Okay, well, yes, we have been up for 1 hour. Left 4 Dead stream. Yeah, I will stream Left 4 Dead 3 when it comes out. I think that's what we're saying. I ran it by those guys. Those guys are going to be dead keen to play. And we jumped from Left 4 Dead 1 to Left 4 Dead 2, and we've been waiting for Left 4 Dead 3, and it's just not appeared. So, yeah, Evolve is fun. I might try it then. Anyway, I need to go off and get a little bit of food and find out what's going on in the house. And I will catch you guys on... I don't know when I'm streaming next. I may even stream later. Well, possibly not. I might play later. I might play some Payday 2 later, but everyone's getting fed up of me streaming it, so I won't stream it. We only streamed it yesterday because we were having such a laugh failing. It was unreal. It was brilliant. We were giving poor Frankie a lot of grief. It was such a shame for poor Frankie, but the fail was so epically funny we had to share. There will be, of course, the XCOM stream on Friday, and I am going to try some other games. So I will see you guys soon, and I will keep Mountain Blade. Oh, do we need a server, do we? Oh, okay. 200 people on a server. All right, I will look into it. I will look into Mount and Blade. I will consider that. That is a nice idea. Then 200 people server. My God, that's huge. Yeah, I was enjoying Chivalry. To be honest, but I just have not really had time. I've been playing so many other things. I've been playing Payday 2 mostly in my free time. I've just been enjoying it. I enjoy some of the challenges it's given up. The only problem is I'm running dangerously low on challenges. We have one more challenge to do before the next DLC, of course, and then there'll be more challenges. But so. All right, Venture. Well, I will talk to you about game servers if we decide to set one up. So. Anyway, yes, thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys soon. And if you are watching the recording of this video, I hope it wasn't too ridiculous without being able to read the chat, because I know that must be kind of strange. Anyway, good night, guys. I will see you soon.